Live now is Femi Akande, our State House correspondent. Femi, the mood at the presidential villa has been upbeat. Let's dwell on what the president's speech was all about. It was quite short and precise.
Yes, indeed, Abosede, the president was also excited about the judgment delivered in his favor by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. You know, he was a bit anxious, from the videos we saw when he was watching that judgment as it was being televised live on TVC News and other national TV stations. He watched every bit of it, a bit anxious, I would say, but eventually he was relieved to hear the judgment to be delivered in his favor. To him, this means, like he said, it's kind of energizing for him, and it also indicates that moving forward, the wheel of governance will begin to run very fast. He would now focus more on achieving the renewed hope agenda of his administration, upon which he campaigned. And, we also saw a lot of visitors come in from all walks of life to congratulate President Bola Tinubu on his victory at the Supreme Court. He also called on all Nigerians to line up behind his administration and ensure that it succeeds. He says he's committed to delivering good governance to everyone from all walks of life, irrespective of their tribe, political affiliation, or faith. And, this period for the presidency would also mean that they would have enough time now to focus on governance. The distractions are over, and now, from what President Bola Tinubu is saying, that Nigerians can indeed begin to see and feel, and also touch those promises that he said his administration will implement, especially some of the tough decisions he's taken that has been taken by his administration, the removal of fuel subsidy, which they say is in the overall interest of Nigerians. And they say in the coming days, all of these deliverables will begin to manifest. Abosede.
And Femi, congratulatory messages have been pouring in. Talk to us about those visits and the excitement greeting the Supreme Court judgment.
There's been a lot of messages, congratulatory messages coming in, not just from the ministers, the governors, even from around the world. We have seen a congratulatory message from ECOWAS. We have seen from some other international organizations congratulating President Bola Tinubu on his victory at the Supreme Court. And this also shows that, yes, indeed, this government is legitimate, and it also indicates that the country is a good place for them to come and do business, because it shows that there is stability, political stability, because that is one thing investors look for in a country where they intend to invest. We saw the speaker, we have seen governors, we have seen senators all coming to the villa to congratulate President Bola Tinubu. But well, let's listen to this. Let's watch this package and see the collection of people who have come to congratulate President Tinubu.
The mood in the presidential villa was that of intense excitement and relief after the Supreme Court delivered its verdict on a legal battle that started immediately after the Independent National Electoral Commission declared President Bola Tinubu as winner of the keenly contested election. All through the period the judgment was read by the justices, President Bola Tinubu was glued to the TV set, perhaps anxious and uncertain about the outcome. Eventually, President Bola Tinubu's fate was sealed and affirmed as the duly elected president of Nigeria after he secured the highest votes cast on the ballots. The presidential villa became a revolving door for visitors who had come to congratulate the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
I think the highest, judicial body in our country has expressed themselves, very clearly. And there were no dissenting voices. It was all 7 of them that were on the same page. And so what that tells us is that whatever might have been a difference, let's put that behind us. It's a victory for all. I'm sure Mr. President, too, would have alluded to that. And what we need to now have is clear governance. We must have, a clear direction on how to, get all hands on deck.
I think this time around, after this pronouncement, we have no excuse but to go back to business as usual, to go back and reset our agenda and see what we can be able to do for the people of Nigeria for the next 3.5 or 4 years.
For this to have been now put to bed, put to the locker, means so much to me as a person and to all of us Nigerians. For those who might feel sort of anxious, my word to them is there are a series of seasons to come out for this. Today it's a blessing for Nigeria that our sitting president carries the day.
President Bola Tinubu says the victory at the Supreme Court has further energized and strengthened his commitment to continue to serve all Nigerians of all political persuasions, tribe and faith. Femi Akande, TVC News, Abuja.